Hey air signs, what's up? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's your girl D with 8th house energy here to bring you a finance, career, and money spread for July 2020. This is just going to give you an overview of what you guys might be experiencing for the month of July in reference to career, finance, and money. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Alright, let's see what we got going on. I need 5 cards for my air signs. What messages do they need to hear in reference to career, finance, and money? What messages do you have? Okay, thank you. What messages do we have for my air signs in career, finance, and money? Thank you. 2 more. What messages do we have for my air signs for career, finance, and money? Oops. One more, please. Okay, I'm going to take that top one. Alright, so underneath the deck, the overall energy for your finance, career, and business spread is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Alright. Somebody's not doing any planning. Somebody's not strategizing. There's a lot of no follow through going on here in reference to what it is that you really want to do and how you want to do it. You know, is in reference to long-term stability, in reference to long-term finance. I'm getting a lack of strategy here. I'm getting a lack of, you know, it's just you going day to day. You're not putting any plans to play. You're not saving any money. You're not looking at your investments. It's like you're just working. I'm getting people who just work from paycheck to paycheck. Now, in this situation, in this environment with COVID, that is, you know, going on for a lot of people, and it's not by choice. But you may want to really, really try to focus on making some type of plans, putting something in place so that you can, you have a goal. Like if you have a goal, you got to plan for it. I'm just getting here that, you know, a lot of you don't have any plans in particular. That's what I'm feeling strongly. A lot of you could have a lot of people around you who are envious of you as well. Some of you who are doing well financially, you may need to watch out. We have the Four of Wands as the current situation. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed as the challenge. It's interesting because the earth signs had this card in the same place as far as the challenge, but it was upright. Your spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors want you to keep in mind the Queen of Swords energy, or embody the Queen of Swords energy. Where your head is at is major arcana, the death, transformation, and the outcome is major arcana, high priestess. So what I'm getting here is there's some people around you who are trying to take advantage of you financially. It could be at the workplace. You could have a boss who, okay, so for some of you, I'm getting that there's a boss who is trying to get you to do, and this is funny because this came up in your, this came up in your silent enemies reading too, not Scorpio, but Aquarius in particular. Check out the Aquarius silent enemies reading for July. There's an issue going on in the workplace for a lot of you, is what I'm getting here. You may have a boss who is just not, they don't follow through with policy and procedure. They do what they want. They make up their own rules. They make up their own regulations. This is the type of boss who might get you to do their work, you know, and they keep coming to you to do it. And I feel like they're taking advantage of you. And for some of you, you're trying to confirm if this is, you know, something that can be done. Some of you may be going to human resources to find out, you know, what can be done in reference to this situation. But some of you are just dealing with a real funky ass corrupt boss who thinks that they can just do whatever they want. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you don't want to rock the boat. You don't really want to say anything. So, you know, you deal with it. But inside you're pissed off. You know, you're frustrated about it. It's like you want to tell your boss off type of thing, but you do it under your breath. And some of you, you know, this is you're going through a change. You don't like your job anymore. What I'm getting, you don't like your boss. Some of you are realizing, you know, the energy and effort you've been putting in, your boss has been taking advantage of you. and you're tapping into your intuition, and that's telling you what's going on here. But there's a lot of things that you're keeping in, you're not saying. There are things that you're seeing or experiencing that you're not being honest about, or you're not saying, you're not being upfront about it, especially with this Queen of Swords and High Priestess energy here. There are some things that are going on that are not fair, especially to you. I'm getting someone, taking advantage of you for their own gain. It could be a boss, like I said, who may be asking you to take on more responsibility, but they don't want to pay you for it. Like, that's always a tricky situation. It's like, you want to help out when you're short, but then it's like, damn, you're short every week now because you're calling me every week to do this now. Well, the thing is that, this is not what's on my original negotiation in reference to my job responsibility. So now that you're adding on more responsibility, how about I be compensated for it? And this is what I'm getting with this Queen of Swords energy is all about. Is, letting them know, look, what's going on here. Some of you are feeling like, okay, I'm feeling like I gotta leave here, because I'm feeling like I'm not going to be treated fairly here. So you may not be saying anything, but you may be considering your options of relocating and getting out of this environment. Some of you, this is an environment, some of you work in a legal environment, you work in law. Some of you are, you do a lot of vlogging, you do a lot of writing. Some of you work as independent contractors. Some of you are PhDs, you do a lot of research. But it's like you're taking on more responsibility than you're being paid for. It's like someone is trying to take advantage of you. This could have been an ideal job that you wanted. You were really happy with this. But at the same time here, it's like you're starting to feel different about the situation. Some of you are considering retiring, but you don't have any real plans. So you got to put plans in place. You haven't done research in reference to what you want to do, where you want to be, how you want to do it, what your ideal situation is in retirement, but you're getting tired of where you are. Some of you, your management is changing, your higher management, your upper level management is changing. They're not letting you know what's going on, but there's some changes going on and you can sense it, you can feel it. And a lot of it has to do with you taking on more responsibility but still not getting to pay for it, like downsizing. Some of you may be considering moving. You're retiring, you may want to move, you want to relocate out of the area. Is what I'm getting for some of you. Yeah, some of you feel the change coming. You feel the change coming. You feel the corporate, things that are going on, and your boss may not be telling you what's going on or being honest with you about what's going on. That's what I'm feeling for a lot of you here. Yeah, it's like they're putting off telling you things. They're trying to. I get strongly they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, with the Sun card in reverse here and the King of Pentacles in reverse, because the challenge is you getting paid and compensated the way that you should. For some of you, your boss might be getting fired. Like I said, you got higher ups that are changing. Some of you, your boss may be getting fired or let go of. And if your boss gets fired and let go of, that's a serious ass red flag. You could have a boss who's telling you, oh, we'll take care of it, we'll get you taken care of, putting it off, but yet still giving you the work constantly and not paying you for it. I'm getting that strongly with you guys. This Queen of Swords is all about what's being fair and speaking up and doing what's right here. And with the Two of Pentacles underneath here, yeah, this is all about you getting the money that you're supposed to get. Some of you, you're looking for a promotion. You're trying to get a promotion, or you applied for a promotion and there's no follow through. It's all tied up in red tape. You're waiting to hear back. You don't know what's going on. You have no clue what's going on. They're not keeping you in the loop, or there's something going on with the red tape here. There's something I feel like it's not fair, and I feel like it's not just. I feel like it's something that you would have to speak up for, but some of you are scared to rattle that cage. But this getting to the point where you're starting to break down emotionally about this internally. This is starting to mess with your emotions, is what I'm getting here. Like, you're starting to dislike your job, is what I'm getting strongly. Some of you are really starting to hate your job, the environment, your boss, everything. Like, it once was a place that you really enjoyed going to, but I'm getting that you're not liking it anymore, and it could be because of a new boss that's come in, or because of what's going on with your boss. Also, like I said, some of you, you're in a mindset where it's time for you to retire, and you're trying to figure out what you need to do, but you don't have any plans. Some of you are afraid that you don't have enough money. Some of you are looking at your 401k. This was around, you may not have been ready to retire yet. You may have wanted to work another year or two, but with COVID and what's going on, some of you are looking at your finances, and they've diminished. So now you're torn between, should I retire now? I don't really have any plans to. I didn't plan things out. Or should I wait? Let's see what advice Spirit has for you guys. Some of you, a promotion is what you're waiting on. But you could have, the human resources people, they could be out of the office, or they're only there certain times out of the week. So it's very difficult. Some of you are looking for other jobs, and the application process is similar to what's going on with your HR department, where there's only certain people there, certain hours. So it's just a waiting game, but you're pretty much, for some of you, you're pretty much done with this position. You're not letting other people know that you're leaving. What messages of advice do we have for my air signs? I need 2 cards for my air signs, please. Alright, well, 3 wanted to come out, so we're going to take those 3. Yeah, see, you're definitely in between worlds. You're definitely, a lot of you are you don't like your job anymore, or you're in the process of considering retirement. One or the other, but you're definitely at a standstill here, and you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. Again, I get strongly here, a lot of you haven't really put a plan in place. We have by the book. So yeah, again, I get a lot of you are in a situation where, you may have a boss who's not doing shit by the book. They're doing, stupid little things that bosses do, certain bosses do. Oh, well, here, you can do this work for me. Oh, you're here 15 minutes early. Okay, great. Can you grab this and take care of this for me? And then it turns into you doing it every week, and then yet they're not paying you for it, not asking you, not offering you anything. And if you don't speak up, then it's going to continue to happen. So now your whole position has totally changed with the death card. So now there's a permanent change to your position as far as the responsibilities, but yet nobody's acknowledging it, nobody's paying you for it, nobody's saying anything. And then we have the Fates card here. So some of you, it's definitely time for a change with this transformative energy here. As the Fates card here, the Fate card talks about it's time to separate from a situation, a partnership, a relationship, but a business partnership as well with you and a corporation. Okay, or this could be independently, you and a business partner. You're having some issues. All right, and you're considering separating from this business partnership. Maybe somebody's not doing something legally, and you don't want to be implicated or involved in it, is what I'm getting for some of you as well. So you're not taking any extra money. This extra money could be coming in, and you're like, whoa, where's that coming from? you know, and some of you are like, okay, maybe I shouldn't spin this because I don't know what this is. So you're concerned about things being done by the book, things being done legally with the Queen of Swords and the by the book card here. And as far as your corrupt boss not following rules and regulations is what I'm getting strongly here. So, all right, air signs, that's what I got for you. Let me know if this resonated in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out.